up in the room and gather around, children. We're going to take a field trip. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. The guy that's like a couple trucks down, man, y'all got to see this hot mess. I'm going to wait and let a couple people get in the room, okay? Everybody gather around. I need to be kind of dared to go over and even video this mess. That's how bad this is. So people, this is no lie. I'm gonna need, if when you get in the room, say, put down in the comments field trip. I need to be egged on to do this one because I don't even know if I'm gonna walk over there again. But I went past this truck and this dude looks like he didn't go through the ditch. This guy looks like he went through the swamp. So I'm just saying, y'all get at me here and make a little comment. We'll check it out. We're gonna do a little scoping out. If I can get y'all to say, hey, let's go on a field trip. So we might have to go on a field trip here. Yeah, I swear if this dude leaves, I don't think he's even awake, but if this dude leaves, I'm gonna walk out and video before he leaves, like for real, because he's got a strap on the passenger side holding up what's left of his truck pants. the skirt around it, he's holding his skirt up. This truck looks like he went through the median over to the other side and came back again. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious with that? So yeah, we're gonna take a field trip, but somebody gotta say field trip. So everybody, I hope y'all doing good. I'm doing good. I'm loaded. They paid me for my breakdown. All this with the hotel and everything, man. This thing, and I was in a hotel, all right. This thing was like a house, but they got different kind of hotel rooms I didn't even know existed, man. And I stayed in one of them. I'm gonna show y'all if I can find it. The fuse relay situation. Man, I threw that bag up in here. I know I did. Yeah, it's in this little plastic thing. Okay, look, check this out. If I can show y'all on camera, even though it's in a plastic bag, check this out. Let's see if we can get this shot. Y'all see them two relays? Like, y'all see that relay and that relay? Those are spares, because that mess ain't gonna happen to me again. They had to pull my drive shaft out, but it wasn't just the relay. Let me tell you what happened. So the CPC unit took a dump. It basically, what happens is those computer units need to be either changed, but now get this, I was looking at 40 days in the hole, man. I was looking at, there's a 40-day back order for CPC units for these trucks. 40 days. Now, they were going to get on the hotline. They were going to order one from another vendor that might have it on stock, but for 2025, yo, 40-day back order. If you need a CPC and they're calling it a known issue, if they don't know how to reflash it, now here's what they did for me. They reflashed mine and it took, but they have seen them go bad. They started with the relays and it wasn't a problem with the bad batch of relays, which should be another recall, but it ain't. But they've had those too. So henceforth, I bought my relays where? From a Freightliner dealership that happened to know about the bad relays, so they don't have any bad relays in stock, and the ones I just showed you are good relays. But that same relay, they got some bad ones. I got 4 people in the room. Listen to me with all respect. One of y'all needs to type in the comments field trip. That's all I need, just to egg me on. And I'm walking back next to this truck. Listen to me, people, when I say this. Y'all got to see this. I appreciate the like, but that's not what I want. You got to comment field trip. Send us on a field trip. Y'all just get somebody comment field trip. It could be all of you, one of you. Y'all egg me on, and I'm gonna walk to this truck that looks like it drove through a swamp. I can't make this up. People, I did not stage this. Y'all know everything I do is real. If it happens, the camera comes out. You're not gonna believe. This dude's got a strap, ratchet strap, holding his skirt up on his truck. The whole thing looks like it went through the swamp and was pulled out and just set here. I'm not even believing he drove it here. Half the headlights is busted up. One side of the hood's crushed. I mean, this thing, it went through it and back. Like it went through a median and came back out on the other side. Okay? And it was probably last night. And he's probably just chilling. I'm just saying. Comment field trip. We'll go over there and we're gonna scope it out. I ain't lying to you. I done passed it. I walked past it so slow. I was like, now how in the what? Oh my, that too? And I look, I was, what? And the headlights gone too. I was like, man, what? Man, he's not gonna be able to ride tonight. He's a scale house not far from here. That truck is not currently fit for service. So comment field trip and you get to see the truck. If you don't comment field trip, I'm not getting out this truck. Mess it up for everybody. I'll have about 3,000 views later. People be like, man, y'all should have told him to go on a field trip. So yeah, let me know. I'm drinking some tea though, some Arizona green tea. And then, oh Lord, we might be going on a field trip. Just let me know. I don't even know what to say. It's half past crazy, y'all. I can't make this stuff up. I can't even make this. I would not have thought anybody could do this to a truck. We're gonna call this the swamp buggy, because that truck, God dog, it's a nice truck too now. But somebody, man, he was checking his eyelids for cracks or something. You know what I'm saying? Last night must have happened. Other than that, old dude there's got AC units on the flatbed. Whew, Arizona tea with ginseng. So I got out, I made bail money, got out of the shop. Man, pulled me in there on a wrecker, pulled my drive shaft and everything. It was not just the relays though. And that's something that really, even if they pop, that could be something that you could have to be wind up being towed for if you can't get it right. But it's a known issue with the CPC units. It could have gone, it was about 70% likely that they were going to have to put a brand new CPC in there, which means for 40 days I would not have a truck unless I did a rental again, and I'm not trying to do that. That's why I bought the new truck. Lord. But who wants to move all their crap again? I'm just saying, I done moved in 4 different trucks in about a month and a half, because the other trucks broke down. Even the Penske rentals are known for breaking down. So then it's like, man, crazy. And I had to put myself in storage, because then they moved that truck away. But then they had me, it's like, here's a rental car, drive to the new truck. What? Okay, well, that's sucktastic. I can't even swap trucks. I got to give the other one back. And then, oh, PSV, please, brother, don't back into me. We fixed on a field trip and everything. We don't need a wreck. We already got one sitting over there that looks like it's already drugged through the mud. Somebody comment field trip. But we not going. I'm just gonna say, and they ain't gonna cost you nothing. You don't have to pay for the field trip. Now there'll be snacks later. Let's see. I got some Pringles. You're welcome to some. I got here? Doritos. I got some pumpkin seeds, and I got, man, I hope that the comments are not disabled. I know it. I'm taking a look at here. Is it not showing comments? Let's see the chat. Learn more. I don't want to touch that. Yeah, you too. You or nothing. Anyway, they beeping at each other. They trying to start some mess. You know better than the other guy. So let's see here. That's just flash and something about microphone. I hope my audio's good. I'm starting to worry about that. Turn the volume up. So yeah, so this guy, then there's like Mr. I promise not to hit you, but I might. This guy over here, right? Backing up. That's always nerve-wracking, people. Oh, thank God, he's going to the far spot. He's trying to go snuggle up right next to this other dude. We're going to take a field trip once after that dude, from wherever he's from. Man, he's got it sideways. If y'all just, man, see yourselves, Lord, we're going to have to show this mess. Maybe if I turn this way, it'll go this way. Maybe it'll go that way. Maybe what I'll do is I'll turn the wheel to the right. They drive like a fish. They come into the truck stop. This is where they learn. It's very expensive when they back into trucks. And there you go. He just gave up. How you gonna give up when you got 2 spots? Bro, you had 2 spots. This is the only place in the whole truck stop. Yo, check it. 2 spots. There's 2 spots right there, people, and he gave up on that. Somebody got a comment field trip. Somebody got a comment field trip. I need to see field trip on the screen or I'm not getting out of this truck. Y'all know I done had a day and a half. I'll tell you what, I worked. But we got 11 people in the room and 1 like. But I ain't saying mess with it. It's 111. The other day it was 1111. Now it's 1133. I see numbers and it means something. So, but anyhow, the other day it was 1111 was the date, and I saw 1111 on my phone. I'm like, yo, synchronicities and things are coming together. Things are coming together. I'm telling you, I see. What's the word for that? Not oracles, but what is the word? Synchronicities. There you go. So yeah, so somebody comment, and I don't think there's a problem with the live with the chat because I put on there. I don't even see comments. Somebody let me know that we need to go on a field trip because the field trip is just 3 trucks down, 4 trucks, or it's 2 trucks down, 4 spots, and then we'll go scope that truck out because it's half past crazy. Y'all gonna want to see this for real. So anyway, till y'all do that, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to let's see. I got chicken fettuccine Alfredos I can heat up in the microwave. Here come a Fed Ups double, like FedEx and UPS get together. He's doing twice the work I'm doing. Maybe not twice the work. He's doing pups, but yeah. So so like I was saying though, I got towed, went up in a apartment of a hotel thing. They got different kind of rooms, right? It's not even like a regular room, and it had a kitchen and bedroom, and it was something like about 20 feet by 20 feet, and like had a bath too, and then I could live in that. So anyway, and I went out to eat, and I got it was pot roast and stuff, and just kind of chilled for what it was going to be, though. They said it wasn't going to be ready till the 14th. Now, if you think this is something with this dude's front corner busted up in front of that wheel on the driver's side, he's driving slow so you can see it, but you know what I mean? So if you think that's something, the dude over here to the left, man, somebody comment field trip. We'll go on a field trip. It won't even cost you nothing. Make a comment, field trip. And you're going to see the swamp buggy truck. Man, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. This video might go more viral than the one where Prime hit the fuel aisle and leaked fuel everywhere. Just somebody got to get my goat and tell me that I need to get out and go video. We need to go on a field trip. So I'll tell you what too, I need to know that the chat's working. So somebody comment on what we got here. Speedy dude. Oh, he's slowing down. Thank you. Because there's people. We working here. So anyway, he's going to get to the spot that the other dude could have. And look at how easy it is. You can pull way up to there. That other dude gave up on that spot. That don't even make no sense. So yeah, so they pulled my drive shaft out though. Then they put it back in the truck. And then they, like, I mean, when I got there, I had to get it repowered and everything else. I was under a load. It was a nightmare, man. I had stops. I mean, it was like we had to find somebody that actually could make some stops. But they pay me, and they pay me, and then they pay me again. It's all good. But just the fact that a brand new truck can do you like that, and they said it was a known issue. If I'd have known about the issue, I wouldn't have bought. I'd have bought a 2024, right? So, or I would have went straight to the dealership and said, hey, there's a known issue with this truck. Can you help me with that so I don't break down? You could be anywhere. All it is when you turn the truck off and go to turn it back on again, it's not going to start. It's going to say CPC is not connected and is not communicating or whatever. And it'll say, what else does it say? I don't know. It don't tell you about a relay, but it was the relay also. First thing they did was change the relay and tried to restart the truck. Then they told me, Freightliner says, no, we can't give you this truck, even though we got it running. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's a known issue, whatever. And they told us we cannot release the truck. Dang. And he said, yeah, it's going to happen again if we do. So that's how that went. So it was operation, getting a hotel and wait and see what happens. And it was supposed to be 14 days. It was not 14 days. It cut me off early. I had a plan. I was being lazy. Probably should have done more clothes. I did not invest my time wisely. However, it put me in a certain place at a certain time. That's where God wants you anyway. And now I'm next to the swamp truck. Somebody tell me field trip, and we'll go check that thing out. And then I'm gonna kick out of here. I ain't gonna stay on here long. I just want to give an update since I was the other day. I had a wrecker in front of me, pulling me out, jacking the truck up, all that stuff. And then, and they had to have 2 trucks get me. They had to have a tow truck, and they also brought a bobtail because I was heavy, and because for some reason, I guess they don't have a permit with that truck that's a wrecker to haul a truck and trailer that's loaded, which didn't make no sense to me, but that's what it was. So let me see if this Bluetooth is on too. I might just turn this thing off. Let me see if I can turn this thing off, because I think I need to turn this off for better audio. Nope, that's power on. I messed that up. I put Bluetooth on. Hang on, I'm gonna turn that off. I don't need the microphone taking over. Let's see what we can do. Power off. Okay. Yeah, so let this dude almost hit me and get in the hole. And then I think we're going to go on a field trip, because maybe there's something wrong with comments and anybody made a comment for a field trip. So somebody let me know that the comment thing is working. Or if not, y'all just a strong silent type. That's cool too. Yeah, hey, if you're trying to make a comment and you're locked out and it won't take comments, hit the like button. If I wind up seeing about 9 or 10 more likes, I'll be, oh, okay, no comments, and I'll go do the field trip anyway. Y'all about to go see this. We're gonna see this swamp buggy. This dude took this truck. This dude took this truck through. Man, ooh. I ain't never seen a truck treated like this. And this guy, I mean, it's like, do what you want to do, but just don't run into me. I don't need that in my world right now. I just got out the shop. Matter of fact, dude, he might even have a radio. Oh, this don't look great. Yeah, you need to fix that, but just don't hit me, bro. He's gonna back up till it sounds expensive. Oh ho ho Lord. Y'all see why it's nerve-wracking? You know what I mean? Like, why do you gotta be so close? Why you gotta be right up on top of a guy? My God, he's close. If y'all knew, like, what my mirror pulled itself in because it was scared even. That's how close it was. Anyway, golly. Don't take chances, y'all. These are a couple $100,000 trucks, man. Why you want to rub up on me? I don't need racing stripes. You know, I like my buggy just the way it is. So this is the new Amish buggy, by the way. Just saying, I'm gonna have a reflector on the back and drive it real slow. And if the horses die, I'm gonna chain up a couple more to it. I can't believe I got towed though. 8,000 something miles total on the vehicle, brand new. Like, it ain't even been born yet. It's a 2025. We're in 2024. I had to time travel to go buy this sucker. Okay, it come from next year. It ain't even happened yet. That's the problem, is it ain't been built yet. They're still building it. They're still putting parts on it, and it falls apart, and then I have to go get a new part. That's what it is. I should have got a 2024. So this dude's got beware of the dog on the side of his truck. Okay then, bro. Y'all want to go on a field trip? Somebody type in field trip. If not, we're going on a field trip anyway. I think y'all either the strong silent type or something is wrong with my comments on this video, and I'm cool with that either way. Let's go check out a truck, man. We're going to check out a truck. Y'all just too shy. Sip of some coffee though, and we will show it to you. It could be a problem with my comments. I ain't no telling. But this dude, oh my Lord, this guy. So yeah, we're about to go and see. We're gonna see what we can see, man. Y'all ain't even believe it, man. Oh Lord, here we go, people. Here we go. Look, it's got to be that y'all can't make comments, because I know somebody be up in here. Maybe Horsefly needs to get up here, or Mad Jeeper, one of y'all. I know they would have said this. Check this out. We're gonna take a little field trip. Little field trip. I know he didn't leave. I don't know if it could leave. Might have some leaves in it. Oh Lord, people. Oh Lord, like they say on that man. Oh Lord, trouble so hard. Oh Lord, trouble so. I think there's a bird's nest in there, and there's like grass coming out the front. This thing here. Can I zoom out? I don't know if I can zoom out. I have to back up. Good Lord. Woo! What happened, bro? What is that? What happened? Oh my God. He's in the truck going, what did you do? Man, tell us. Yo, I ain't gonna get you on video, but oh shit, I was like, what in the world? You went through the middle? Fall asleep? What happened? Somebody cut you off? All right, we ain't gonna make too bad fun of you, but I'm videoing it because I was like, man, I ain't believe it. It looks like you went through the swamp. You're lucky to be alive and keep rolling. Hey, what? Huh? Yeah, yeah. But I'm saying you're lucky you're alive, and you're lucky you didn't roll over. Hey, listen, there's a scale house if you're going east. They'll probably close tonight. You probably know that. But you still gotta fix that headlight as somebody, you know what I mean? Do your thing, whatever you do. I ain't none of my business. I'm just telling you. They're bringing you another truck? Yo, they bringing him a whole nother truck. Is it driving messed up? Okay then. You got grass underneath. Like when it started out with people, there's stuff falling off of it. God, no, bro. Yeah, I know about the rain too. I was still here and I waited. Yeah, it was rough wind too, but the hood flipped up. Oh, that's why I got grass in it. The whole hood flipped up. He's got like you could put a bird. There's already a nest. It's all up in the grill. It's like the straw man. They're bringing him another truck. Y'all thought I was lying. So what happened was he said it was raining The hood flipped up when he was there. There's a piece of mud off of it, and then, like, golly, yo, you got to strap to hold the hood onto the truck because he broke the lock. Yo, yeah, so, wow. They're bringing him a whole nother truck. It was raining. He said somebody cut him off and pushed him like, I mean, he ate it up. Like, this thing was plowing. Like, if you need to plant something and want it to grow, somebody hit the like button because I'm out here videoing this. But the whole thing, oh Lord, it keeps going all the way to the back, and then bam, 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 right? And then the straw man is under here, and he didn't make it, as you can see. Golly, dog, y'all see this? I mean, this thing was buried, and they pulled him here, and then the hood was up and everything, and then like he still got mud back here. He's got mud in place that ain't even places. So yeah, yo, all up under there, how you gonna even, doggone, he was plowing. So yeah, so field trip, just saying. So I told y'all I was gonna go anyway. He was a nice guy, so he don't mind me video. I said I ain't gonna video you, by the way. It wasn't his fault. Somebody did this by cutting him off in the rain, but bam, 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 bam. You see them notches? Bam, 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 bam. I mean, he sideswiped it. And there's even a rake across the whole trailer. A rake across skirts. Man, golly. Doggone. They're gonna bring him a whole nother truck though. He ain't even worried about it. I was like, you gotta fix that headlight, you know, because they could stop you, but the scales will be closed tonight. But like, at this point, the frame is even down on this side, so he twisted the frame on the tractor. It's not just a bad angle or a trick with the camera. It's leaning down to this side, like dumped out. Yo. So this guy here made it onto trucking stuff for mudding the mud event. Just saying. Usually we do have, it's always in 4-wheel drive. Sometimes we get 8-wheel drive if we hit the switch. But yo, it's nice one though. He did good with that. So I'll back up. We'll get you an overview. And then, yeah, we gotta get going. That's all you get, people. But dog, right? That dude right there, he went somewhere and came back and lived to tell the tale. That's something. So, field trip. Y'all was supposed to comment field trip. That's all right. I'm not disappointed. Hold tight. We're gonna get back in the truck. So yeah, that's your safety video of the day. It's not to don't be like that guy. Don't do like that truck guy. So yeah, he got bumped. He said it was raining so hard he couldn't see. Somebody hit him, and then so I guess that guy couldn't see either. It flipped his hood up, and then it went in the mud. And then Boston TV, you put a funky comment. Yeah, so whatever that means, I'm with you, bro. He had an accidente. So man, I don't know, but they're bringing him a whole nother truck. And then you got to swap trucks though. You got to take all your stuff out. You have it just where you want it. All your beanie babies across the dash or whatever, or your little fuzzy things across the top if you're from India, and your tassels and stuff. Imagine getting the tassels muddy. You don't want to do that. Don't do that, people. So God dog, that dude went trucking. He went plowing and mudding, and I mean, see, there's a switch on these trucks. I've always got 4 wheels back there pulling, but there's a switch to lock up the inner axle, and I get 8 wheels pulling, right? So I've got 8-wheel drive. You're always 4-wheel driving, I got 8-wheel drive. That dude there went 18-wheel drive. He went beyond what we can do. And the numbers in the room, 22, 22, or 22, 2, 222. Anyway, so, yeah, such is life, man. And that was just last night, I guess. He got drug in here. They're going to bring him a whole nother truck. Mine was in the shop because it just stopped and died on the fuel aisle. And like I said, those relays are about $7.50 a piece. Once they gave them a discount, they were supposed to be 14 or something, but those relays have had problems that are also a known problem. And if it was one of the quote unquote bad batch of relays that they put in trucks, believe it or not, if your relay goes bad, then that's the problem. So I'm like, look, I need some of your good relays in case the CPC type of computer, even though there's like 3 or 4 of them in here, the CPC one, central processing computer, if it goes bad and needs a reflash, and that's what they did with mine. I got lucky it took a reflash. I got lucky I didn't have to wait 40 days for another computer. So they're on back order from, I don't know, they're made of Chinesium or something very expensive, like platinoponium, you know, that comes from the platinoponium planet, and like Super Freightliner, it's his kryptonite, you know. That's the kryptonite, is what I'm saying. It make the whole thing bad. And so I'm at the point where I've had a long day. I'll be talking delirium in a minute. I just wanted to go live and do a little something to let y'all know your boy's still living. I'm driving, trucking. It's good. I've got my truck out of truck jail. Be better. It promises to be good from now on. So we will get y'all more updates for weather or anything else that I see fit to hit the button for and go live. I'm not the kind of person, I ain't trying to drag attention, or you'd be seeing me on here and I'd be like, look at me, I'm famous. I am not famous. I am well known for not being well known for being, I'm a non-Kardashian. I'm a dotted dash lineian, right? So I go down the road, I just watch the dash lines, I make $1. If I see something, I say something. I'm gonna let y'all know, I'm gonna holler, you know? And then I appreciate it if y'all would get channels and let me know too, and then we'll have real news instead of the garbage you watch on your television at your regularly scheduled time to get mind programming. Oh wait, I said that all wrong. Not mind programming, that's wrong. See, I'm gonna mess up the whole algorithm at this point. Yeah, they'll cut me down and show that there's one person in the room, and then they'll shut me down for good and delete the video and say that it was trademark infringement of the 10th kind, and that I have to be summoned, and there you go. You know what I mean? Rid of habeas corpus, whatever. Let's see if the radio works, man. And it had this radio, by the way, had amnesia, and this is the funniest thing. I tried to work with Sirius XM on this. Okay, Sirius XM said about 30% of their radios are currently having a problem where if you get service, it forgets that it has service when you turn the switch off. Now, it was keeping the memory presets, it was keeping power, it was keeping everything. Even if I left it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But if I leave it for about 15 minutes or even 5 minutes, it was shutting off and saying you can get a real good deal if you hook this thing up on Sirius Radio and all that. And I'm like, what? So I already paid Sirius Radio ahead of time, you know, make the radio work. And so they said it had amnesia. I guess that in a different place, maybe when they were putting the radio in, somebody bumped its head and damaged it. No, it's something about the receiver, but they sent a signal to it over the wire. Kind of like how they're able to reprogram the new F-16 fighter jets that's over in Ukraine to detect the signal that the missile battery systems from Russia are running on, which those are the well, Well, I ain't gonna get into that too much. All I know is they're running super F-16s over there, and they're technically F-16s, but they're used to Su fighters, and since it's Ukraine, it should be U. So I'm saying that I think the plane should be called the Fu-16, and that's all I'm saying. If y'all don't find that funny, that's funny right now. So the Fu-16s that they got over there for Russia, to tell Russia Fu-16, they basically are super planes because they have automatic chafing or chaff, automatic sensing of an incoming missile to send out chaff, and it sends it out before the pilot even thinks about it. Automatic flares for the same purpose, for heat signature, heat-seeking rockets and missiles, or the Book 2 missile system that Russia uses that's pilot killers that shoots out bow ties. Or to pick up the Russian surface-to-air missile SAM systems that they have that is now obsolete because of this new super plane that we sent them. It is not your grandma's F-16. So, having said that, they have different pods on there, all these sensors and cameras, and they can take information by wire and be reprogrammed. And so, which we're fixing to, we will end the war there, but first, Russia's going to do a, well, since they're using the Korean troops too, this is what they're going to do. It's the same exact thing they did in Vietnam. I had a vision on this, but it makes sense, and I had to look it up. I see a vision, I have to look it up. Here we go. They did something in Vietnam when the North Vietnamese, just after a holiday, people, just after a holiday, okay, attacked every single freaking city in South Vietnam. It was called the Tet Offensive, okay? The Tet, okay, was the start of their Lunar New Year, and they blitzkrieged everything, okay, after that holiday, because they wouldn't fight on that holiday. It was 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning to 5 in the morning, the Tet Offensive happened. So at about 2 in the morning to 5 in the morning, what's Russia going to do? They're going to hit every city, and you're going to hear about it on the news, and you're going to be like, Truck and stuff knew about that. How do you know about that ahead of time? It's because La Historia se repetite. I had a vision. History repeats itself. It is what they do. It's what, because them attacking the front lines is not working at this point, and then this is what's going to happen. They're going to get, they have about 90 something jets of the new SUs, okay, the new fighter jets that they even have what they're calling 4th gen, 5th gen fighters, but let's just call it, 4th or 3rd. But Russia has jets. They got about 90 something of them, okay, about 97, 98. Well, Ukraine has got about 20 something, maybe, okay? We ain't gonna talk numbers exactly, but they also have, though, well, they have some stuff, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And they guess, and then, so it's not that the Russian planes can't be shot down, but Tet Offensive, just remember Tet Offensive, come on back to me, and Trump's going to be elected. He already been elected. He's going to be president, and I've already said that before anyway. But at the same time, yeah, and this guy's going to be famous. Why everybody has to be in my video? Everybody. And he's wearing a NASA shirt. Like, what are you trying to do, bro? Anyway, so that's going to happen, and then it will end, and it's even going to end likely pretty soon and just before Trump goes in. But Russia has to show something for something, so they have a bargaining thing at the table to make it look like it's not just a war of attrition and they're not losing 2,000 a day like they did the other day. They had a bad day. 2,000 people? That's a lot. This guy's coming back across. He's gonna be twice as famous. This guy is famous. See, I'm not famous. He's famous. So, yeah, so anyway, back to the point was this. Those planes can be adjusted and reprogrammed to pick up different radar signatures while they're still flying over the wire. They can be reprogrammed from a home base that's over and seeing what's going on. So if they are searching for channel, A, B, C, D, E, and Russia winds up throwing out something, and they're like, well, we're gonna mess around with channel F, and they're not even searching for that, but our side finds out about it, and then they say, oh, well, we will reprogram his computer, start picking up for that too, and then there you go, and they will pick up their radar stations, and they will know to avoid them, or to use countermeasures, or to just hit them and knock them out. Their SAM sites with the book twos, or with the, any of it. And just like that, these trucks can be reflashed, but they can also be reprogrammed by wire. I'm gonna tell y'all something too that you don't know about these trucks. The DEF systems, when there was a problem with the DEF systems in these trucks, our government has the ability to turn off the DEF needing system on these trucks. So if we ever run out of DEF in this country, and there's ever a big thing, and it's like, oh my gosh, the trucks ain't gonna be able to run, news flash, memory flash, computer flash, reprogram flash, whatever you want to call it, these trucks will be over the wire while you're out there anywhere, any kind of where. They will be reprogrammed to delete, okay, it's a backdoor program, to delete the DPF system entirely, and you will not need DEF fluid. I'm gonna repeat myself when I say this. In the event of a war and they find a way to really make it hard for us to get DEF fluid, either by making our roads whatever, our EMP this and that, which is that's what they're doing. That they've already been trained for it. It's part of their war program. They're planning it. They might take out our power, but they can't take out our trucks. And even if we can't get DEF fluid and the supply line is shut for getting DEF fluid, any kind of a warehousing, anything, they can, over the wire, tell your truck, you no longer run off DEF fluid. Okay, because they had a problem where there was some sensors that was messed up, and they were recalled and back ordered, and those specific trucks were told to do that, and they worked perfectly without DEF. There was no regen, there was no nothing. Okay, I mean, well, it could regen, that's just diesel fuel, but I'm saying that's off your dozer. The dozer drops diesel fuel into the exhaust, and it cleans. So you will not need DEF in the event of a war. All you need is diesel, air in, air out. Okay? So you're not going to have a mechanical fuel pump. You'll still be not impervious to an EMP. An EMP will take out your computer depending on its burst. But they've already designed nuclear weapons that create a larger magnetic pulse than regular ones. And when those go off, it will fry your stuff. The best thing to do is have some Faraday bags where your phone's in them, as if it's going to take a while. They'll put the mini towers up, just like when they did Katrina. I watched them. I knew when I hit signal. You can get a booster, you can get an antenna, and then you can, when they get better signal, So, but you want to keep your device good or keep spares, put them in Faraday bags. Plan on even doing the same thing to your computer log. If you ain't got nothing, wrap them twice in aluminum foil and put them in a cardboard box. If you think I'm kidding, it kills all signal. There you go. So, any questions? I done went through warfare. I done went over to a truck that went through a swamp. We've been through the swamp. We've been through war. What else is there to go through? Airplanes. Just saying. I ain't gonna talk about the F-117. It's still flying, y'all. It's still flying. Just saying. Anyway, subsonic. It's the size of a marble on cross-section radar. Those things are awesome. I want one. They should just give me one. They gave one to China, or somehow China reworked one. I think it's fair. If China can have an F-117, somebody send a message, say Truck and Stuff wants an F-117 for some reason. Yeah, And I also need an aircraft carrier for Truck and Stuff Island because we're going to make a shuffleboard deck on the top of it, and all of us worn out truck drivers are going to go on vacation there. So people, I'm gonna get off this thing. Like I said, at this point I'm useless, worn out, nobody wants me. I'm gonna get off this thing. Well, somebody does somewhere, and I know, and she might not speak English, she might speak a completely different language, and she's in a completely different country. I'm just gonna have to love her from here. I might not never meet her, but there's somebody out there for me. It's poor girl, she can't make it to me. She's too far away. Too many borders. You know what I mean? That's the problem. And there's all these Ukrainian women trying to come over here and marry American men and all this, and they got. I don't need a mail order. You know, if you mail ordered, I'm just asking this: if you mail order a bride, what kind of warranty do you get? What if they break down and they need a reflash? They're not thinking right. They forgot how to do dishes. They forgot how to do anything, right? I mean, you don't know. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if you got a warranty. You know, once you buy something like that, it's like, you know, and then what if she comes in the box and something was broken? What if they broke her arm in shipment? You just don't know. People, I would stay away from mail ordering a bride. I really would. And that's just me giving advice. Now, you can go to the Philippines, but there's been some crazy ones that took out some people, and one of them was a Marine. And I mean, that's crazy. So, what are you going to do, you know? Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about it. I've come to the conclusion that I'm the one that got away. And I'll explain that. First, I'm going to say this. There's a woman that got away. There's the one that got away. I should have talked to this girl and got her. I did talk to her, but I wasn't thinking straight. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me, people? I am too shy. I did not give her my phone number. This is what's wrong with me. Something is definitely wrong with me. I'm going to get my head checked. Like, not from somebody that shrinks them, like over in the jungle, but a real shrink, you know. I'm going to get checked out in the head, because I'm telling you, this girl was even flirting to her friend about me, saying something about I hate to see him leave, but I love to watch him go. I heard this. It did not come into my head to give this girl my number. And I was just at a Walmart, and I'm never going to see her again. Girl, if you out there, you got to get at me. I'm just saying, no, this will never happen. It'll never. But she would have been, it would have been a good, she checked all the boxes, okay? She checked all the boxes. She's the one that got away. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, we sat there, I was telling her I was helping her, you know, with a solution to her situation, and like telling her some good advice, and she was appreciative and all this, and then basically she was telling her friend how fine I was and all this, and I'm not, please don't think I'm conceited, but people, part of the problem is I look good and women are intimidated to come talk to me. That's part of the problem. The other part of the problem is I'm an idiot and I don't give them my number. I gotta make some business cards. I gotta make some freaking business cards. So surely at least 3 people out of the 6,000 subscribers I got have my same problem. Idiotiosis. Okay, idiotiosis is when you're too shy to talk to a freaking girl and don't give her your number, and you're like and then you're like stupid. And I even walked to the other side of the Walmart. I appreciate the light. This is good stuff. Listen, I go to the other side of the Walmart, get the rest of my stuff. After she had walked away, I thought, well, it was important for her to talk. And then she also said she was moving anyhow to a different town. And I'm like, oh, well, she's doing whatever. I said, well, when you get there, do this and do this. You know, I give her some advice. Anyway, and then she walks away. I go to the other side of the store to get more stuff. And as I'm walking by, I didn't even notice her. I swear to God and everything holy. And I've always been walking around with blinders on because I was in a relationship and I just didn't see other women. I just didn't. And I still don't. It's like I'm walking around with blinders on. I walk to the other side of the Walmart. She walks by and she says, so we meet again. And I'm like, yep. That's all I had to say. That's all that could come out of your guy. I can sit here and talk to y'all on these videos and tell y'all stuff and give advice. I pray for people. I'm on top of my game with life. But when it comes to relationships and women, I got idiotiosis. That's it. So I'm just too shy, too whatever. I got to get some business cards made with my number so I could just mumble and number and then pull out a card and hand them the card with my number on it. And maybe I won't lose a connection that could have been everything. Oh my God, she would have been a perfect Miss Truck and stuff, y'all. People, if you knew. And she knows who she is if she was to hear this, but she won't. Nobody will ever, she'll never hear this. Y'all could share it, it could go over the whole internet. She would never see this, because why? Because I messed it up. And she's the one that got away. So, what was I thinking? And then even later, I seen her in the checkout, and she looked back over at me. But she was ahead of me to go outside, but she didn't wait or nothing. She didn't catch me in the parking lot. It was late at night, but I'm saying, but she was moving, and like her car was full of stuff, so I know she was trying to get to the storage unit, and then, you know, all that. And but so at that point, she's the one that got away. Now this is how I'm the one that got away. It is now abundantly clear to me that I completely am oblivious to women that talk to me that really are interested, and that I just miss and don't give numbers or whatever, and they are probably like, he would have been perfect if he didn't have idiotosis. And since I have the idiotosis, I'm the one that got away, because they didn't give me, or I didn't ask for their number, and then I didn't never, you know what I'm saying, people? So then they're like, man, I wish he would have asked for my number. And they're probably just, going through their life going, he's the one that got away. He would have been a good trucker, for a girl that wants a trucker. I'm just saying. So don't be like me. I've got idiosis. I'm going to work on the idiosis. I'm going to start, I don't know, maybe orange juice cures that? What y'all think? Is there something I could take for that? I definitely need some business cards, because then I could play dummy all day. And then if I even think that a girl's interested in me, I could just hand her the business card and say, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you wanted my number. I got it down pat, but I can't do better than that. I ain't gonna be able to stop. So, will you hang on and let me write down enough? Man, ain't nobody time. Everybody's busy working, running around, shuffling around. And I got idiotosis too. So even when the girl's talking to me, you know what I mean? Anyway, I know I'm not that interesting of a person that somebody would just want to talk to me. A woman would just want to talk to me unless she was attracted to me. So it's something to it. And so therefore, my whole life, I have been the one that got away, because I never gave them my number, and they're all, I feel bad. I'm sorry for all the ones that think I'm the one that got away. I would like to formally apologize. It's not my fault. I've got idiosis. I have, it's a rare but probably curable disorder that has to do with shyness, fumblicity, and not knowing what I'm doing when it comes to dating or anything else. So, but I'm an awesome truck driver. So, and I work on stuff. So I have potential, but it's going to take a woman evidently coming up to me and just like for real, just being like, okay, you're mine now. Okay, here's my number. Okay, you're gonna want to, not lose that number. Here, let me punch it in your phone for you so you don't lose it. Oh, let me help you even further. This is my address. This is my name. If you ever get lost, you can, know that this is a landmark. Go here, here, and here. And if your phone dies, you can find me, and I work here. In case you won't find me, this is where I work. That's what it's going to take for your guy here to find him his truck and stuff, because I've got idiosis. I can't even give him my number. Y'all believe this? This is just sad. In a world of communication, got a phone, got everything. It's just stupidity on my part. So she's the one that got away. She would have been great. You guys would have loved her. I'm saying, So God will send another one, because I know there's no way that I'm ever going to see her again. But if I do, you're going to hear about it. And she could tell you, yeah, he was an idiot. He had idiosis, because he should have just gave me his number then, and then he would have been the one. I might be her one that got away. I could very well be. She did tell her friend something about, I hate to see him go, but I love to watch him leave, or something like that, on the phone. loud, like I could hear it. I'm like, she just said that about me. And my idiosis kicked in. And I didn't have no business cards. And I didn't stop. And when she went by me again. And I just said, yup. How stupid can I be? Okay? This girl was like a 20 twin. Not a 10. Not an 11. Twice that. A 20 twin. One more than what we got in the room right now. 21. Well, it could be 50. Google lies anyways. Y'all know that. So just hear what I'm saying, people. Don't be an idiot like me. Don't have idiosis. Go get y'all some business cards. Write down your number on a bunch of pieces of paper and shove them in your pocket. And you'll be good to go and ready to go when you're, Mrs. Trucking Woman that wants to, like, go with you everywhere and see the country, and you bring her coffee and take good care of her and, like, feed her and let her play her music and whatever, and then, have a good relationship and that kind of thing. Two people that could build together. When you meet her, y'all have a phone number in your pocket on deck. Don't be like me. I don't know, man. Idiosis. Now, orange juice might cure it. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I guarantee you some business cards will cure it. And I'm gonna get off this thing, people, because there's more people trying to be famous walking in front of my truck. I've got like 15 more, and all these trucks are famous. This was brought to you by FedEx. FedEx said we can ship you today your business cards if you order them from Vistaprint, and they will be at your house within 5 to 7 shipping days, or you could actually pay extra and FedEx will bring it here. This is commercial for FedEx and for Vistaprint. For real. And then Old Dominion said we can also ship it, and we'll do even a better job than FedEx because we got 2 trailers. Y'all see this? The flatbed here says, and it's you see all that steel? It's a steel, y'all. Y'all need to get some business cards. People, I'm gonna get off this thing. Y'all gonna think I'm rambling. It's been a good day. I made $1. I made $1. Hold on a second. Y'all don't believe me. I'm gonna prove it because I gotta prove everything. Gotta prove everything. Look, check it out. I made $1. $1. Okay, it's all good. They're gonna pay me for my breakdown. I made some money. I don't even know how much. I ain't even check. I don't care. God bless you. Good day, good evening, good morning, good night, good whatever it is. And don't be like the mud guy. Okay, he's got to get a whole new truck. They don't even know what's wrong with that truck. They're going to have to wash it off to find out what parts he broke. Probably tie rod ends, definitely the hood latches, part of the hood, definitely the frame is twisted. Don't twist your frame, people. And this next guy is another commercial. For who? Take a guess. Another dang FedEx truck. I'm just saying. At least it ain't UPS. And those guys have it hard. And this is my UPS joke. I always go up to them and say, hey man, you work for UPS? They'll say, yeah. Have you seen a little brown box? Dude, they be rolling. Y'all want to mess with a UPS driver, ask him, has he seen any little brown box? I'm looking for a little brown box. Have you seen one? All the boxes are brown boxes. So I'm gonna get off this thing. God bless you, people. Everybody's being famous. Even this dude backing up, walking. They are all famous. And then man, I hope if you have that same disorder I have, I hope you're not stupid, but I hope you find a cure. Get y'all some business cards. Get on your game, okay? Because these women out here are starting to look at us sideways, going, does he not know? Did he not hear me talking to my friend about how fine he is? Yeah, well, we kind of heard that, but then we're confused. You said you were moving to a whole nother city. What do I say to you? Do I say, please don't go? Please don't. You know what I mean? What do you want to say to that? What you supposed to say? I don't know. But if I see her in at Walmart again, I'm going to have a piece of paper. I'm going to have a business card. I'm going to have something. But yeah, they ain't going to happen. God's going to have to send me another one. Reshuffle the deck. Deal me another hand. And the angels are laughing at me in heaven, going, this guy. And what are we supposed to do? God, do you not see? We put her in front of him. They talked and everything. There was no exchange of these telephone numbers that they have down there that can just get them. You know what I mean? Like, there's women everywhere, and this guy don't see none of them. You know what I'm saying? There's one right there. You know what I'm saying? He don't see her. He don't see this woman. You know what I'm saying? He don't even see the woman. So, y'all with me, people? Y'all with me? God's doing his job. She was a 20 twin. I'm gonna get off this thing. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. I'm out. Peace.